Hello guys, and welcome to a new tutorial. Today we are going to talk about signals which we can apply, or some of them which we can apply them on our GTK HeaderBar widget. Probably you are asking yourself why I'm doing this video, because as you already noticed, the GTK HeaderBar has no signals. It doesn't need to have, because it is a container at all, or at least there is one, but it doesn't mean that you cannot use them on your HeaderBar if you need them. For example, as you already noticed, let me compile and run the program the way it is now. You know that we decide to disassemble the decoration of the window, so we set window decoration to false. So basically, as you can see, we cannot interfere with the window at all. Right click, left click, double click, nothing. So the only thing which let us to work or to apply to our window is by pressing Alt on your keyboard, and then you can press left click, right click to resize it, and of course the middle one for closing and so on. But if you decide that you want to let your user to use its mouse for moving a window, for making some change to it, then today I'm going to show you how you can do it. For this, let us take a short brief of our program. Now it has only a window, a grid, a HeaderBar which is inside the grid, and of course we decide to put the title and subtitle, and of course those shows close buttons, and that was all. Now what do we need? We need before we start to catch some signals, we need to create an event box for our HeaderBar. So GTK widget event box. Now I'm going to create it right here after the grid. So I'm going to create one right here. Create an event box. So event box, we are going to point it to GTK widget. GTK event box new. And once that we create it, we are going to add it to our grid. So I'm going to copy this part right here, and I'm going to throw it here. Now here it will be the grid and the event box itself. So basically we are putting the event box now inside the grid. We need to make some changes as well for our HeaderBar, which means we need to put our HeaderBar this time not in the grid but inside of the event box. Now that we did those changes, the next thing which we need to is to set some events. I'm going to we are going to need a GTK button press mask for it. So basically we are going to catch these signals. So right here we are going to say, I'm going to let it for a moment just to see what happens. So basically we are going to catch the signal which we needed. So I'm going to move right here. Normally I told you that you should catch those signals just after you create your widget. I'm not going to do it today. I'm going to mess a little bit of things just to be clear that you understand how those things works. So G signal connect swept on it. Now watch, I'm going to catch the signal, which is of course the button press event, and of course we are going to G callback. We are going to create a callback, let's say click it callback, and of course we are swiping our window with the window itself. Now let us create the click it callback. By doing this, basically we need to create a gboolean. We should already know. If not, go back to my other videos where I'm talking about signaled events. So gboolean click callback. The first tutorial will be our window, so GTK window, and then window, and the second one, it will be our event, in this case GTK button event button, sorry, because we need events from the button itself. Now let us satisfy our compiler by declaring also the function. So first thing first, we are going to check if our GTK window, it is a window of not. So basically we are going to say check if the provided argument is window type or whatever. Okay, so we are going to say if GTK is window, our window, if GTK is window, if it's not window, sorry, so just use not, then you can say something like gprint wrong argument provided, needed a window widget or whatever. It's your decision what you are going to do there, and then of course we are going to exit, because we don't need to work with X function once that is the wrong one. Exit, failure. Okay, and now we said if GTK is window, and we're checking if it's window, and if it's not a window, then gprint the wrong argument provided, so we needed a window widget, and of course exit failure. Okay, so basically this is the first step. Now what do we need? We need to check the event type. So basically we need to check which kind of event was happening. So basically we are interested in a button press or a double button press in this example, isn't it? Because we need to find a way to move the window, and we need another way to maximize and minimize the window. So moving a window, this means the left click should be enough for moving window, but if you want to maximize or minimize it, then you need also the left click but double click. So basically we are going to say, you can use a switch if you want to. I'm not going to use it right now. So if event type, because we need the event type, yes, it is of type of GTK button press, GTK, not GTK, sorry, GTK button press. So if it is, then basically we can say, now if we catch a button which was pressed, now we are going to check which one. So basically we are going to say now again, if the event button this time it's equal to 1, which is for left click, and so on, and then we have 2, 3 for right click or middle click and so on. So we are going to say if the event button it is 1, it's equal to 1, then we can start to drag our window. For this there is a function, let me search it for you. You should, maybe you know about it, maybe you don't. So GTK window begin move drag, something. It's a funny name, but drag, sorry, drag. Okay, we need to find it somewhere right here. Window begin, where are you? I'm going to find begin resize now. Begin move drag right here. So this window says it's a window which takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parameters and says starts moving a window. This function is used if an application has window movement grips. So when GTK can support it, the window movement will be done using the standard mechanism for the Windows Manager or Windows system. Otherwise, GTK will try to emulate window movement, potentially not all that well, depending on the Windows system. So basically, we have our GTK window, the mouse button that initiates the drag, so basically our left click in this case, and then we have the X position where the user click to initiate the drag, and of course the Y position where the user click to initiate the drag, and of course the timestamp from the click event that initiates the drag. So basically all this information we find it inside of our button event. Let me search a little bit button event, GTK button event structure. We need it. So basically it's right here, and somewhere down here it should be the structure of our button. If not, we can take it from the, we have the class. No, it's not. Okay, anyway, we find it in the event handling, I'm sure. Somewhere right here you find the event motion, and then we have those masks and so on. GTK event button. There you go, the event structures. This is what we need. So this is the event button. So basically here you see you have the X, Y, and of course you have the time as well. Okay, just take a look closer of this one because we are not going to talk too much about it now. We already did in the signal and events. I'm going to create another or more tutorials about these structures in the future videos, but you should know from where are coming those coordinates. Okay, which the basically the where is it, the Windows move drag needed. So these things right here are not just random numbers. They are numbers. They are things which you get them from this structure. Okay, so basically we need this function, and then it's first it should be the GTK window. We don't need to cast it because we already provide a GTK window right here, and the next one will be our button. So button, which means event button, event button. The next one, it will be our root X. So the next one will be then event root not, I think it's X root, other way. Yes, it is X, sorry, it is just the other way. And of course the event, which is the Y root right here. And of course we need a time as well, so event time. Now let us see what happens if we we try to compile it. Conversion to G, yeah, of course, because those things are doubles. Yeah, G double, and this one it is unsigned int, but those are doubles, all of them. So basically we need to work with this function. As you can see, it says 1, 2, 3 here should be all of them of GINT type, so we are going to cast it also. So the first one is our button, the second one is the event X, and the next one also. Now let me compile it and run and see what happens. We have a problem. Yes, of course, because we didn't decide what we do So I'm going to return false here, and of course here I'm going to return true to let it propagate. And now should work fine. Let me see. Yes, you see, now I can drag, I can move the window, of course, but you see we have a problem. I can move the window from here, from the header bar, and I also can move the window from the window, so not just from the header bar, but from all the places I can move it. So this is wrong. This is not what we need. So basically, of course, we need to fix it. This means things which we need to take care are that right here where we are catching the signal brought up, we said we need to catch it on our window. We need to catch it on our event box. Even if you try to catch it on your header bar, I'm changing now the window right here with header bar, it's not working because you cannot catch signals on the header bar. You see it's not working. We need to catch it on our event box which we created. Now we have gsignal connect web event box. Now I'm going to compile it and run, and you'll see that basically it works fine. You see, now I can move the window from the header bar, but I cannot interfere with the window by pressing the left click in other place other than the header bar itself. So basically this is the way how you how you initiate drag from the window. So basically this is how you move your window at the moment you're trying to move it. Okay, I think it's enough for today. We are going to see in another video how you can also maximize and minimize the window itself. Until then, thank you guys for watching. If you like it, please subscribe, share with your friends and neighbors, and until next time, see you guys.